Hey, what's up? We are continuing our Shonen Jump catch-up-a-thon. Ew, that sounds kind of gross. That makes me think of like the condiment ketchup, like a marathon of drinking ketchup. Anyways, we're reading Dr. Stone. It's chapter 133. And the end of the last one, just when it seemed like victory had been gained by our heroes, that Senkyu and the Kingdom of Science had prevailed. Their super secret weapon, Hyoga, had beaten, um, what's his face? Mose. But, right when we thought victory was at hand, what's his face? Evil Man, Ibara, jumped into the water at the last second, relaying the voice command to the Medusa weapon, probably just saying, petrify everybody. Petrify the whole dang island. I've had it. I don't care if I get petrified too. I'm just taking everybody out with me. So, that seems bad. I'm not really sure how they'll counteract that. Okay. So, yeah, what's his face here? Gunman. 3 meters, 1 second. Okay, in the last chapter, it wasn't clear what he said. So at first I thought he was just gonna stone nuke the whole thing. But instead, so the two commands he gave are the radius of the petrification wave, and I believe like a time delay before it's activated, which would make sense because they're always throwing it to deploy it. What's her face? Kirishima would throw it and deploy it. So at first I thought it would be like a triggered thing that she like yanks it and that's what like pops it. But this makes more sense that it's just a timing thing that you set up beforehand. So Yo, that's his name, is about to get another taste of returning to stone for the third time. Turned into a statue, the weapon bubbling away. Arashi. That's the other kind of chief henchman. Hand him the device. Why would you bother handing him the device? Why not just do it yourself? I mustn't ask rashly. At times like these, the old man's true weapon is the power to exercise this old man's. Oh, at first I thought he said the old man, and he was referring to like the legitimate master, the ancestor of Soyuz, or the father of Soyuz. Not really ancestor. It's not like that much time has passed. So I thought he was like giving him some respect or something, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But no. I think he's referring just to himself. Just a moment ago, Arashi learned the horror that this represents, yet I need him to carry it to the center of the island. So he is still just trying to nuke the whole island. Of course, he wants to be out safe on the boat before that happens. But he's going to try to sacrifice Arashi. That's why he can't just do it himself. Because he needs Arashi to carry it already activated to the center of the island, so it deploys from the center. Couldn't he like carry it there and be like, 500 meters, 20 minutes, and then just be like, peace? But I guess this is a lot faster. That it'll activate as soon as Arashi gets to the center of the island. 2,000 meters, 15 minutes. Okay. He yanks Arashi back down. He has the petrification thing. Oh, so he had to put it in his mouth just to activate it, because otherwise the sound wouldn't convey through the water, I guess. Okay, sure. And he's gonna stick him with that and say, get to the island. Oh! What's his face? Good hearing man. Ukyo? Or something? Manages to hear, even underwater. Or perhaps he heard it the first time when he was diving past Yo. But has learned now the trick, the meaning of these words. I'm sure he's figured out that this is the activation for the weapon. Arashi running off, screaming no. Scary, running so fast. Path we islanders know leads to the island's center. Oh, okay, okay. So they figured it out. I like how rapidly everyone is figuring it out. Because I think it's one thing to have like a like kind of a tactical battle shonen where the tactics are very emphasized, and so they take time to kind of break down like, ah, I know this, this, and this, so therefore this must be happening. Like that's cool. I really actually appreciate when they do that much. But here they're kind of taking it to the next level, where it's more about like the overall strategy of the battle and like schemes set up beforehand, and on the level of like deducing that Orashi has the weapon, that the weapon is going to deploy with this timing and this radius. All that stuff is just sublimated. All of that stuff is happening like between panels. They're not even discussing it. They just have arrived on the same page. Okay, so we're already here with the clear objective. Stop Orashi, get the Medusa before it covers the whole island. Cool 2-page spread here. I love the dynamicism of everyone like running in from the outside of the panel and just like the myriad positions and stuff. Even Gen is running. What? Everyone else it makes sense, you know, because they can actually fight. But I don't know why Gen is running straight at Orashi too. I guess he's just caught up in the hype. See, people want to be petrified too. Yeah, they don't know that they're acting in their own worst interests. So Gin and Magma, or Kin, sorry, I get them mixed up. Yeah, Kin and Magma tackle Orashi. Okay, okay. But the thing is, they now need someplace safe because it's going to be like 2 kilometers. They needed to get like 2 kilometers away from everyone else within 15 minutes. Whoa, wait. Oh, they both got overpowered. In terms of pure power, no person alive is capable of stopping Arashi. I really like this idea that, like, in terms of just the sheer physical talent, the Island Kingdom actually, like, outmatches the Science Kingdom, right? That Magma is less overall muscly than Orashi. That Hyoga, in terms of, you know, without equipment, without his special spear, is actually outmatched by Mose. Like Mose just has more talent. And Hyoga in the chapter before this, which I reread, it's not that I just have amazing memory, gives quite a cool lecture about how like no one person's talent can match up to the accumulated knowledge of mankind over the years. I thought that was really cool. I think that's like a big encapsulation of the entire themes of the series. So yeah, we're going to have to see how science can overcome this freight train of a person. Too late to escape to the open sea. What card can we play? What moves do I have available? Chrome digging deep. It looks like he might step up here. Right, I'm Chrome, explorer and science user. I think he talks about how science has to be replicable. Think back to the last time we got petrified. The Petra beam enveloped the ship. Lukio tried to shoot the device down. So we put the next plan in motion and friggin' kicked Suika. What's Chrome doing? Just staring dumbfounded? Ooh, this is interesting. This is, I thought this was just internal narration from Chrome, that he was remembering all the things that happened. But then we shift, or we don't shift, but it's revealed that this is actually just an omnipotent narrator. That's kind of hyping up Chrome. And this quite reminds me of a Fukumoto type narrator, where it's like explaining the hidden genius of the character's behavior in a way that like you could have kind of figured out on your own. It's like bringing out things that are evident from like what's happening in the game, but really like emphasizing and highlighting them. He observed, while observing the Petra beam for the first time, he was doing science. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that Chrome was getting this like shout out. Listen, Senku. Last time that bad light shot out and got me, I had a front row seat to the action. I tracked it. When the Petra beam spreads out, it goes at a set speed. Ooh, okay. So even if they don't all get off the island, they can still run from it. As long as they're running away when it starts, Or is there something else? Is there something even more nuanced about this property? Inspiration? What is his idea? It's not so much just running away, I'm thinking. How painful a decision, you're doing it anyways, right? Hesitation is not allowed in the kingdom of science. Okay. So Taiju tackles him. See, Taiju has always had cheat code level physical strength. But again, it's like, I feel like the lessons here are going to be that the island kingdom is stronger, but the kingdom of science has resources they can't even comprehend. So I'm not sure if this alone will stop him. And then I suppose there's a question of even when they've stopped him, what are they actually going to do with it? Oh, wow, Taiju actually does it. Okay, you know what, I'm kind of into that, though, because he does have the cheat code level strength. Doesn't have it, he's got nothing. If I get to the island center, I won't turn to stone. Oh, no. He shoved it into his stomach. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So not only is that like, that's just a good twist. Like, whoa, that's gruesome, you know? And it explains the plan. It explains like his confidence in this plan that Urashi just can't be stopped. The other thing, the other like disturbing implication of this is like, I was thinking, you know, how is the series going to progress from here now that they actually have access to the petrification weapon? Like, I'm assuming because this series has battle elements, it has elements of conflict and stuff. That in future arcs, there's still going to be like an antagonist. There's still going to be someone that they need to outsmart and defeat. It just kind of seems like this is going to be, you know, the motivation for all of the future scientific developments, as it has been in the past with fighting the Tsukasa Empire and stuff. So it was like, if they have the petrification weapon, though, and they have the ability to depetrify people, so it's not like it's unethical to just petrify someone, then shouldn't every battle be easy peasy, that you just blast them, and then you're like, okay, let's move the statue to prison, and then de-petrify him, and then negotiate. Like, feels like it would just be easy mode from then on. So this explains how this arc resolves, having learned a lot about the petrification weapons, but not actually gaining access to one. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's the real significance of this despicable act, shoving it down into his stomach so that there could be no foiling the petrification plan. Now they just gotta shove Urashi as far as possible away. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, and I love this, that the chapter title only happens now because the flash of destruction didn't happen until now. Okay. But, as Chrome pointed out, it isn't happening at a set speed. And Chrome's plan never really came into action. Except that it seemed like he was still running towards Urashi. Because both him and Rusui were running towards... Like, Rusui would have no reason to run away yet. Chrome might figure out, oh, I should run away. Because we need to get ahead of the petrification beam. And I don't know what Senkyu's doing. Senkyu just was standing there and Chrome ran off. But I'm sure he independently, instantly reproduced Chrome's idea because, you know, that's Senkyu's cheat code level intelligence. Yeah, I kind of like this. The tiering is like cheat code level. Like Senkyu will always be the smartest. Taiju will always be the strongest. Yuzuriha will always be the craftiest and handiest. And then there's like the physical strength of like antagonists and stuff, like the sheer like prowess and talent in that regard. And then below that is like the same specialists in the Kingdom of Science. Like Magma is weaker than Urashi, and Hyoga can't fight as well as Mose. But then with the science, they bump up a tier. That's like the general tier list. Of course, you can find counterexamples and stuff too, but yeah. Senkyu, if there's a character smarter than Senkyu that shows up, I would be very, very shocked. You can't beat the cheat code. Okay. What are they doing? All reaching their hands out to one another. Up to you now, you guys. Okay, so Senkyu has been running back away the entire time, I guess. But he's going to actually dodge the beam. And then, wow, this is amazing. Like, right from the jaws of victory comes an unprecedentedly brutal defeat that it might end up being everyone but Senkyu is petrified. And then Senkyu by himself, with Ibara still also depetrified and you know, coming for him, has to just do literally everything? I don't know. It's going to be crazy. Let's look forward to it. I will likely have another video of this tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, because there's a whole lot of chapters we need to read to get caught up. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.